I think we lost them, said Chunk. We can't be too sure, said Dread. Keep going. Dread, where exactly are we going? asked Frick. Before Dread could reply, the truck swerved around a bend, ran through some gates, and ran straight into the back of a Class 40 diesel. Ouch! Who hit me? said the diesel. The trucks tried to back away, but a diesel with a yellow face pulled up behind them. 5 more diesels then pulled up. Well, look what we have here, Oli. A trespasser, who's also a steam engine. Just what do you think you're doing? Said the green diesel. Well, Spare us the excuses, said Oli. That's what every trespasser brings. Excuses. This area is for diesels only, said the yellow-faced diesel. That's why they call it the Diesel Works. And all steam engines who are even 10 feet from the entrance will be scrapped. Scrapped? But I just came out of the factory 2 days ago. What a shame. Just then the green diesel spoke up. Hunter, Shunter, Dominic, Oli, and Pride, take these trucks to the sidings. Spankin and I will take care of this steam engine. Yes, sir, said Hunter. Perfect. These engines are gonna scrap Thomas for me, and I don't have to get my buffers dirty. Oh dear, now what? Said Wallace. We need a plan, said Sonic loudly. Shh, keep it down, Sonic. They might hear you. I got an idea. Listen carefully. Whee! cried Sonic. Look out! What the? Where did you trucks spring from? Oh my goodness, we're so sorry. An engine pushed us down the line and made us crash. An engine? What kind of engine? asked Pride. A steam engine, said Harry. If you move quickly, you might catch him. Come on guys, let's go, said Pride. And the diesels quickly hurried out of the diesel works. Wait, where are you guys going? asked Bowler, the green diesel. There's another steam engine trespassing nearby, said Hunter. We need to catch him. Wait for us, said Spankan, and he and Bowler hurried after the 5 diesels. Where are they going? asked Dread. The diesels hurried away, and the gates shut behind them. Uh-oh, that wasn't supposed to happen, said Mario. Mario and Wally, said Harry, you two find Thomas. Sonic, you try to get me and Wallace back on the truck. Right. Come on, Mario, said Wally. Wally and Mario snuck around the diesel works trying to find Thomas. These sheds are nice and cozy. Focus, Mario. Alright. I'm looking. Thomas was nowhere to be seen. Oh dear, said Mario. I hope they haven't scrapped him already. Keep looking, said Wally. He's got to be around here somewhere. At last, they found Thomas, but unfortunately, Great, said Wally. How are we going to rescue Thomas with Dredd and his friends sitting in front of him? Let's see if Harry and Wallace are back on the track, said Mario. If they are, we can try to charge at Dredd and his gang. But when Wally and Mario returned to the others, Harry and Wallace were still derailed. What have you been doing all this time? Sleeping? Because that's my job. Just then, the Diesels returned. I can't believe we lost that steam engine, said Spancan. Never mind that, said Shunter. Let's just focus on scrapping this steam engine. Just then, dark clouds went in front of the sun, and thunder could be heard. Uh-oh, said Oli. There's a storm coming. We'll have to wait till it passes. Right you are, Oli, said Dominic. We don't want to risk having the power go out when we're scrapping the steam engine. The good trucks let out a sigh of relief. Hunter and Shunter, said Bowler. Bring those trucks into the shed. What about these trucks? Asked Hunter. Put them back on the track, but leave them outside, said Spancan. So the Diesels put Harry and Wallace back on the track. Then they put Dredd and his gang in the shed. Soon the Diesels and trucks were asleep. Harry whispered his new plan to his friends. Now move quickly, but quietly, he said. Mario collected the crane and brought it over to Thomas's flatbed. Thanks, guys, whispered Thomas. Now let's get out of here. But as Thomas made his way towards the gates, the trucks suddenly came to a stop. They had run out of gold dust. Oh bother, said Harry. Don't worry, guys, said Thomas. You helped me, so I'll help you. But you can't, Thomas. You're not strong enough. Go on without us. But I can't leave you guys here. It's okay, Thomas. We'll be fine. Get off here while you still have a chance. We'll only slow you down anyway. Thomas sighed. He didn't have much of a choice. He puffed over to the gates and tried to push through them, but they were locked. Thomas looked at the gates, then back at the trucks. Thomas, I said go without us, said Harry. The gates are locked, said Thomas, so I'm going to use you guys as a battering ram. But you're not strong enough, said Wallace. Thomas ignored Wallace and buffered up behind him. He pushed and puffed and puffed and pushed as hard as he could. And slowly but surely, the truck's wheels began to move. Look, he's doing it, said Wally. Thomas is moving us. This is incredible, said Wallace. Thomas made his way toward the gates. Are you sure it's wise to have Sonic at the front, said Mario. If we hit the gates and they don't open, Sonic is bound to cry out in pain. There's no time for Thomas to rearrange us, said Harry. Let's just try to help him burst through the gates. Soon the train was aimed directly at the gates. Thomas picked up speed and... can't get my voice down. Huh? What? Diesels, wake up! Thomas is trying to escape. What? Oh, get him, Six-Man. Thomas quickly backed up to try again, but the Diesels were approaching fast. Thomas swerved into a siding, and Spancan and Dominic zoomed past. Spancan's wheel slipped on the red rails, and he burst through the gates and derailed. Thomas raced away as fast as his 6 small wheels could carry him. Don't just stand there. After them, said Dredd. Ouch, cried Dominic. The rain was pouring down hard, and Thomas and the trucks could barely see in front of them. I think we're approaching the river, shouted Sonic. Tank engines sure are fast even when they're pushing trucks. Then there was trouble. The heavy rains had made the river rise, and the track bed was being swept away. Thomas and the trucks made it over safely, but the Diesels were too heavy, and they toppled off the rails and into the river. Help! Diesel overboard! Dredd and his cronies managed to make it across. But then there was more trouble. Look out! Falling tree! Keep going, Thomas. We can make it, said Harry. And they did. Seconds after they passed, the tree fell onto the tracks. But Dredd couldn't stop in time, and he crashed into it, with the branches scratching his face. Ouch! Fungus and the boxcars couldn't stop either, and they crashed into Dredd. We lost them, said Wally. Woohoo!